Dum da dum dum.
Sean here. This is one you haven't seen in a while. My Spyder Victor. I don't even remember how it's set up. I got a freak barrel in here. Let me just double check the size before I put these projectiles in that I just decided on a whim. Let's see. So I have a freak barrel in here and it says, God, I'm blind as a bat. I can't read that. 682. Wow, I didn't realize it was that tight. But these are riot balls. 3.7 grams. Okay, before we get crazy here, this is just a for fun video. My brain is absolutely like mush right now. We're gonna call them 3.7 gram. These are just solid core nylon riot balls. They do fit through this freak very nicely. And if you remember me sticking these through my X68, these freak inserts are very precise. And you can see they drop through like crazy. Now watch this. This is the best part. Okay, maybe I'll get a little closer. You see that? That is how precise they are, and that is how precise these riot balls are too. So, what's going on here? It doesn't want to fit now. What did I do wrong? It's just tight. Tight like a mouse's eye. Now, big shout out to Eli. He's the one who put me on to these particular CO2 canisters. In my case, Drinkmate CO2. I purchased this in Canada. We have a Canadian dealer. I ordered 2-pack of them. Yeah, I bet you didn't expect that. Oh, look at that. I didn't even really need it. They have some Drinkmate threads on them, so you need a particular adapter, which I purchased. You can see, I think it's off the top of my head. I'll put it in the, you'll see it on the screen here. It's like N2 something adapter to mate to a HBA thread. So you can see this looks like Acme rolled thread. Very different thread than you're used to. So I bought this brass adapter on Amazon. I'll link that in the video description. If you so choose to try this, this is an on-off valve that adapts to this tank thread. We're gonna screw together right now. I should probably, I don't know, I've never used this type of bottle before. So I'll put some on there, I'll put some on there. I mean, what can it hurt, right? More lube the merrier. Make sure this valve is in the off position. Appears to be tight. I'll also put some lube on here. Now, this CO2 bottle is 3 ounces, which I think is like equivalent to a a 5 CI bottle. So, no, all I got here is that this is a 10 CI first strike tank. So this is 5 CI, the CO2, so it's half the size. Obviously there's a bunch of adapters on here, so that doesn't really help its cause, but this bottle, this CO2 canister says it is exchangeable to be refilled, assuming with CO2. Maybe it can be used for HBA, but I will not recommend that. I will do my own research, and I may send this bottle out for testing myself to to have it professionally evaluated if it can be used for CO or just for refilling with HPA. It may or may not. So don't do what I do. Do as I say, not as I do. It says, do not expose to heat above 130 degrees Fahrenheit. Do not use if you hear leaking, hissing, blah, blah. Do not improperly fill, store, or dispose of. Improperly filling would mean putting HBA in a CO2 bottle. HBA tanks normally have a stamp. This does have a stamp here, but it doesn't indicate what a tank like this does. So I'm not going to try and refill that on my own. What we're gonna do here is just see how it performs. So I got my Spyder Victor. I got this little hopper here. Let's put some balls in it. I guess that's all of them. Thought I brought more. Good enough. I've already lubed this. Now this Spyder I have not fired in forever. Some also, oh yeah, I forgot I drilled the adapter out here. Whoops. Well, not whoops. I meant to do that, right? We're gonna caulk it. This Spyder is of the upgraded variety. Woo-hoo. Look at that. That means it's got a big heavy spring in it. Screw this in. Oh man, it's almost like it was meant to be. Look at that. Right directly in front. I mean, yeah, side to side. Whatever. Safety's on. Let's see if it airs up. Listen, listen, listen. Oh, I heard air. Okay, let's see what this does. But look at that, eh? I love, you know what? I mean, even if this bottle can't be refilled, it's still pretty cute, right? All right, well, during the intermission, I found some more rye balls. Well, not found, I knew where they were. Okay, so the problem I had with this Victor before in this kind of crappy little hopper was it keeps popping open. So we'll see how that does. Normally I have tape ran on this. Obviously you could run a better quality loader, but it is what it is. Let's fire some shots and see how this old girl does. Oh, 428. She does good. Or 12. Listen to them balls roll. Oh, hey, look out. I'm crazy right now. 412. Lack of sleep does that. Hey. 5-hole, 408. You know what's good is the cap didn't pop up. Well, let's see how it does. I'm just gonna get in a little closer and kind of fire in downward angle. That tends to keep these lighter projectiles in my trap. Come on. One more in there. Look at this bowling around in there. Who said hoppers weren't fun?